Good evening on this cold, cold, cold Sunday. Chuck Lawson, 91prepsgroup.com. Um, be on the lookout for possibly a new platform for myself. But do want to tell everyone that um, I'm still at it. I'm still, still doing games and still doing evaluating things like that. Just kind of like on the low right now. Um, but I want to bring something to you every week, be a weekly thing where I talk to different players. Um, and my first player is going to be Bryant Swing Jr., a 6'8", 2027. I'm sorry, 2026, out of East High School. So we're going to get ready to plug him in just a second. We'll get him in just a second. But just wanted to let you know that this is going to be a weekly thing with different players, girls and boys, not just boys. Girls and boys. Hope to get some more people, some more interviews lined up. Not going to be, very long. Won't be a long, drawn out thing, but just kind of want to introduce some kids to the city and things of that nature. So I'm going to invite Brian Swing Jr. in just a second. Again, a 6'8", 2026 out of East High School. So give me 1 second. I think we got him locked in.
Sir.
Brian, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm glad to have you on. Finally get a chance to do this, man. We've been playing it for a little while, but like I said, for those who didn't, catch it at first, this is Brian Swing Jr., one of the up and coming prospects of Memphis. Just kind of want to talk to him about his transition to the Memphis area. He's a Memphis area product, but came over to East High School from Olive Branch. So Brian, what's that transition been like coming over, from their style of play to Memphis so far?
It's been different because of the competition. In Memphis is way more competition than Olive Branch and the environment of the games and things of that nature.
What about the competition? Do you think is different? I know we talked a little while back, a couple months ago, I think during the summer, and you mentioned the competition. What about Memphis brings out the best in players? What about the competition?
It's just better player. It's just better players.
A lot better
Yes, sir.
players. Okay. Now, for those who may not know you, describe your game for those who may not or haven't seen you play yet.
I'm a big. I'm inside and out. I can shoot three very well, and I can post up as well too.
What's is there a person that you kind of mimic your game after, whether that be an NBA guy, college guy? Is there a person that you kind of emulate?
Carl Anthony Town.
Clark in town.
Yes, sir.
What do you like about him? Besides the shooting ability, what do you like about Karl Anthony Towns?
He has good post moves.
You said, well, I couldn't hear you.
He has good post moves.
Pretty good post moves.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So right now, you guys are what's your record right now, East?
We're like two and three
Yeah,
right
what's the
now.
team record?
We're 2 and 3 right now.
2-3.
Yes.
And how have you been playing? Or what's been your high game so far? Points and rebounds so far.
This weekend we played the Jacksonville Titans. I had 14. No, I had 19 and 6. Then the next game I had 20 and 9.
Okay. So do you feel like did you feel like after, okay, so you played that first game in Memphis,
Yes,
as a high school player,
yes, sir.
like after you scored double digits, like do you kind of say to yourself, okay, I can do this, like I can do this, like, and you build your confidence from there.
Yes, sir.
Is What's a game that you have scheduled? What's a game that you have scheduled? On the calendar that you kind of really looking forward to, like a team that you watch, like when you were growing up in Memphis. Like, what's a team or a game that you have on the radar that you're really looking forward to playing in?
I don't really have a game that I'm really looking for. I'm just trying to kill everybody that's on the schedule.
What's what are some things that you've kind of been working on? As far as like getting better as a player. What are some things you've kind of been working on? I know you said you have the ability to stretch the floor and shoot the three balls of that nature, but what are some things that do you feel that you need to work on, to become a better player?
Footwork, defense, and rebound.
Rebounding.
Yes, sir.
That's one of the things that, and I'm glad you said that. That's one of the things that I think that you could, really raise the level, of your play, as well as become a much high talent prospect. Rebound is so important, especially with you being 6'7", 6'8". So tell me about, like some of your teammates. I know you, like I said, your first year. Tell me about some of your teammates, some guys that you kind of have gotten close with.
I got close with all my teammates, really. All my I love
I know you all have got a new point guard a couple weeks ago from Bartlett High School, or maybe over a month ago or so.
say yes,
How is he been so far?
he has been a good addition to the team. We needed him as a point guard, as a role of the point guard position.
Okay. What do you? How is you all have a new coach? Of course, you're in a brand new situation yourself, but you all have a new coach as well over at East with Coach Rose. How has it been? Learning from him so far. He won the state last year over to high school. How has it been learning from him so far?
He has been a fantastic coach. I love him very much.
I couldn't hear you.
He has been a fantastic coach. I love him very much.
How is he on you? Is he on you like to get better every day? Is he on you
Oh, yes,
tough?
sir. Yes, sir. He's a tough coach. Tough
Yeah,
love.
yeah. Yeah, I mean that's one of the things. Like in basketball, you're gonna have guys, coaches that are gonna be on you, but they only want the best, best for you, Brian.
Yes, sir.
Again, I'm talking to Brian Swing Jr., East High School, 2026, 6A prospect. It's gonna be a really good one coming down the line. Tell me about your upcoming schedule. Tell me about the next couple games that you had coming up.
Yeah, Melrose in Hamilton.
Melrose and Hamilton.
Yes, sir.
And where do you all play? Where do you play those games at?
We play Melrose at 7:30 at Melrose
Okay, and that game is when?
Tuesday. This Tuesday coming
Okay. Make sure you remind me. After we get off here, make sure you remind me of that, and also send me your full
up.
schedule for the year, because I do want to, keep tabs on you, as I've done during the summer, all the way up through the high school season. Again, for those who don't know, Brian Swing Jr., East High School, 2026, 6'8" forward. It's going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a Division One guy come out of East High School in the next couple of years. And make sure you check back with me weekly. We do this again weekly with different players, middle school level, high school level, girls and boys, as I said before. Brian, I want to thank you, man, for doing this with me. And like I said, we've been playing this for a long time,
Okay.
and we finally got it done. Is there anything that you want to say to those who may be, looking at this interview? Maybe kind of shout yourself out. Some of your teammates, things like that.
East Mustangs, we coming.
East Mustangs, we coming. Brian Swing Jr., 6'8", 2026, East High School. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank
Mhm. That was Brian Swing Jr. Like I said, really, really interesting prospect. When he said Karl-Anthony Towns, I can kind of see that. See why he likes him. He has a really, really soft touch around the rim. He can step out and shoot the three ball. A really, really talented, very, very talented kid coming up in Memphis, only a 10th grader. I know some people might say, what is 2026? That's 10th grade. If you don't follow along, that's 10th grade. I think one of the better prospects in Memphis. that he's going to have a pretty good year once he adjusts and, keep getting better as a player. He's got the right coach. Coach Rose does a phenomenal job with players, getting players better, getting players better. You saw that over the years with Jordan Freisen. You saw it with a couple of players that he had over the years. So I expect no different for him. I want to thank you to all the people who have listened to this. Like I say, it won't be a long, drawn out process with the interviews. They'll be, short and quick, 5, 6, 7 minutes. Like I said, we'll do girls, boys, maybe even some middle school players. And again, be on the lookout for possibly a new platform for myself. I've been in the game too long, man, to, just let it go. So be on the lookout for that. And like I said, thank you for listening in. I really appreciate it. For those who still, rock with me, whatever, on the basketball side, I really appreciate it. And thank you so much. We got some more interviews coming up. Be on the lookout for those. You all take care, and make sure you all bundle up. It's gonna be cold. Make sure you all bundle up in the morning. All right, appreciate it.